Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I'm your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop, and it's time to go back to the theater. And Denzel Washington is back a third time. Call it the Equalizer, if you will. My review of the 2023 action film, The Equalizer 3, coming up now. After a visit to a winery in Sicily to recoup money stolen in the cyber heist, retired Marine and DIA operative Robert McCall gets shot and is nursed back to health in the small town of Altamonte. While recuperating, Robert becomes fond of the town and its people. When members of the Camorra Mafia begin to harass and kill some of the locals, Robert stands up for them the best way he knows how, with some equalizing. So what did I think of The Equalizer 3? I thought it's a simple yet satisfying vigilante action film. It's directed by Antoine Fuqua, best known for directing films such as Training Day, Shooter, Olympus Has Fallen, Southpaw, The Magnificent Seven, and of course, The Equalizer and The Equalizer 2. I really enjoyed the first film, but I wasn't as excited by the sequel, thinking it was very mediocre. Luckily, this entry, billed as the final installment, lies somewhere right in the middle. The Italian setting is beautiful, and there's some cool shots and camera work throughout. Much of the action is violent, and there's quite a bit of blood and gore, which is fun, and even made me laugh out loud at certain points. It's almost like McCall is following in the footsteps of a horror movie killer in this go-round. The film's opening is very entertaining as well, seeing the brutal ways McCall has killed some of the henchmen. In between, though, McCall has some charming interactions with the villagers, such as a doctor and a waitress named Amina. The story has very few surprises and feels a bit like a Western at times, with the anti-hero coming in to save the citizens. Most of the average material is elevated by Denzel. The villains can be a bit generic and hit a lot of the bad guy movie cliches when they're picking on the villagers, but we still want to see them bite the dust. The pacing can drag a little bit at first, but once it finds its footing, it moves along fairly well. I liked seeing Denzel and Dakota Fanning have a little reunion from their pairing from Man on Fire almost 20 years ago. Denzel Washington reprises his role as Robert McCall, the former operative turned vigilante looking to fend off the mafia. Dakota Fanning as Emma Collins, the junior CIA agent in the Financial Crimes Division McCall tips off. David Denman as Frank Conroy, a CIA operative who works with Emma. And Sonia Ben Amar as Chiara Bonici, an Italian local who becomes one of Robert's closest acquaintances. The Equalizer 3 is a bloody and mostly enjoyable action flick, given gravitas by Washington's performance and Fuqua's direction. Number-wise, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10, which gives it the A-list rating of do it. A small do it, but a do it nonetheless. Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe right here on YouTube. YouTube.com/Westside515. Like the show on Facebook, Facebook.com/WestTroopaList. And of course, you can follow me on the X, Instagram, and Letterboxd at WestAList. Until next time, Troop out.